Haku didn't walk onto SmackDown just to give his sons a pep talk. He walked in because the family war's about to get much bigger. And right now, Haku's side has one major problem. They're outnumbered. Welcome back to WWE Spotlight. Let's get into it. When Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa walked away from Solo Sikoa, they made their feelings clear. They were tired of Solo's obsession with Roman Reigns and wanted to focus on championships, family, and their own legacy. Then Haku appeared. His message was simple. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget whose sons you are. But underneath that emotional moment is a much bigger problem. Roman Reigns currently has Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Jacob Fatu beside him. That's 4 established stars. Haku's side has Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, with Haku operating from the outside. So if this turns into a full-scale family war, somebody has to close that numbers gap. And here's the interesting part. Haku may already have a monster standing beside him. Tonga Loa isn't simply Tama Tonga's brother. Before WWE, he was known as Hikuleo in New Japan Pro Wrestling, a massive 6'8" powerhouse who built a reputation as one of the most intimidating members of the family. WWE hasn't fully used that history yet, but if commentary starts reminding fans who Tonga Loa really is, Haku's group suddenly looks much more dangerous without adding anybody. Still, they need another major piece, and that's where Zilla Fatu enters the story. Zilla recently finished his run on the independent scene, losing his championship in what looked like a genuine farewell. The crowd thanked him, his opponent wished him luck, and the message was obvious. Zilla was moving on. Then he made one gesture that immediately got everyone talking. The famous one-hand bloodline symbol associated with Roman Reigns. Naturally, fans assumed the answer was obvious. Zilla is joining Roman. But I don't think we should be so quick to close the case. Because Zilla's history points somewhere else. His biggest personal issue hasn't simply been with Roman Reigns. It's been with Solo Sikoa. Zilla has previously called Solo a snake and made it clear that their history goes much deeper than the current bloodline conflict. And here's the problem. Solo isn't standing beside Roman anymore. He's on the opposite side. Meanwhile, Haku's faction has already positioned itself against Solo. That creates a completely different possibility. What if Zilla doesn't join Roman? What if WWE sends him directly to Haku? Think about Roman's side. Roman already has Jimmy, Jey, and Jacob Fatu. Adding Zilla would certainly make the group bigger. But where does he actually fit? Haku's side has the opposite problem. It's smaller, it's newer, and it desperately needs somebody who can walk in and immediately change the balance. Zilla could be that person. Now imagine War Games. The cage comes down. Roman's team believes they have everything under control. Then Zilla Fatu's music hits. Everyone expects him to stand beside Roman, but instead, he walks straight past him and stands beside Haku, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. That one moment would completely change the bloodline story, because Zilla wouldn't simply be joining another faction. He'd be walking into WWE with unfinished business. He'd be choosing the side that gives his personal history with Solo the biggest possible payoff. And that could be the real reason WWE hasn't made his destination obvious yet. The gesture tells us what Zilla might want, but WWE decides what happens next. So the real question isn't whether Zilla Fatu is coming, it's where he'll land. Roman's established bloodline or Haku's new faction? Because if WWE chooses Haku, this family war could become more dangerous than anyone expects. Zilla could be the missing piece that completely shifts the balance of power. And if he arrives with a personal score to settle, things could get even more explosive. One decision could completely reshape the bloodline. Roman's side already has the numbers. Haku's side could have the surprise factor. So what do you think? Is Zilla joining Roman, or is WWE setting up a shocking swerve with Haku's faction? Drop your prediction in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe to WWE Spotlight, and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next one.